Anyway, yeah, Pentagon directed, let me see here. So the Pentagon ordered National Guard units in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and U.S. territories to establish QRF forces totaling 23,500 troops operational by January 1st of 2026 in order to respond to riots and civil unrest. This follows President Donald Trump's Executive Order 14339 from August 25th of 2025, declaring a crime emergency in Washington, D.C., and expanding military roles amid deployments in cities like Memphis and Portland. Training includes riot control tactics such as using batons, shields, tasers, and de-escalation techniques, with White House officials citing crime reductions as justification. Oh, The Guardian wrote something. Let's see what they said. Nope. Yeah, that's what they're telling. The memo was signed on 8 October by Major General Ronald Burkett, the Director of Operations for the Pentagon's National Guard Bureau, and sets thresholds for the size of the QRF to be trained in each state, with most states required to train 500 National Guard members for a total of 23,500 troops nationwide. That was like 21 days ago. Wow. We're just now hearing about it. The same order required the Secretary of Defense to create a standing National Guard quick reaction force available for rapid nationwide deployment in quelling civil disturbances. Well, that's interesting, huh? Interesting. This makes sense. A buddy of yours in the Florida Guard said he's being trained on riot control, but he is not an MP. Okay, well, there's some evidence right there. If the Pentagon ordered it, it should be open source to find the order, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Brock, Florida man, what's up, dude? I just noticed you're here. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? What do you think of the Russian nuclear tsunami torpedo? Oh, I haven't looked into it. I need to. I should probably know about what that is. Let's unmothball some M9A1 7th flamethrowers for crowd control. I don't know about all that, buddy. Hey, what's up, X Patches? Welcome in, bro. Let's see here. Janessa Goldbeck is a former U.S. Marine Corps captain and CEO or chief executive of the Vet Voice Foundation, a nonprofit advocacy group, said the order represented, quote, an attempt by the president to normalize a national militarized police force, end quote. Interesting. Oh, here's some photographs right here. Look at that. National Guard Bureau. Memorandum for all states, territories, in the District of Columbia. Well, let me move myself out of the way real quick. Whoop. There we go. All right. There's a whole bunch of references. This memorandum establishes the standards for creation, implementation, manning, training, and equipping of a National Guard QRF in support of Secretary of War direction pursuant to reference A and B, which is the Interim National Defense Strategy and White House Executive Order 14339. See, the requirement is National Guard Bureau will train, equip, and make National Guard QRFs operational no later than 1 January 2026, and they are going to have an additional mission set of CBRN assistance support element portion of the Homeland Response Force. 200 personnel trained in civil disturbances operations is prepared to deploy with 25% of the force in 8 hours, 50% of the force responding in 12 hours, and 100% of the force required in 24 hours. Wow. That is really fast. And National Guard have like their own jobs. So like they could get a phone call while they're at the job and or while they're at work. And they'll be like, hey, we got 8 hours to mobilize, bro. Better get skipping. Get your gear. Man. Personnel equipment. NGB will field each case state with 100 sets of crowd control equipment to be used to support this requirement. NGB will authorize each case 2 full-time equivalent FTE ADOS personnel to manage this mission set from a training, equipping, and response perspective. Services will designate funding streams. Training. All units are authorized to an additional 5 days of training to accomplish level 1 and 2 training requirements. HRF case commanders will be responsible for maintaining a small cadre of trainers to ensure initial and sustainment training required to ensure operational readiness. The Army Interagency Training and Education Center through NGB Combating Weapons of Mass Destruction Division is available for scheduling and conducts the trainer courses for level 1 and 2 requirements. States must use inter-service non-lethal individual weapons instructor course trained instructors to obtain level 2 proficiency. Attachment 2 provides the civil disturbance training instruction. Oh, wow. Here's attachment 2. Phase 1. Identify the number of instructors and equipment on hand. Train the trainer courses are available through the Army Interagency Training Education Center and can be scheduled through the National Guard Bureau J39 or J39. 5-day courses are available 20 to 24 October 2025, 3 to 7 November 2025, and 1 to 5 December 2025. Identify number of personnel that need level 1 and level 2 civil disturbance training. All personnel will train the following tasks to establish a standardized baseline. Wow, okay, so level 1, crowd management techniques. Provide crowd management and control support. De-escalation of force techniques. Handheld radio communications. Domestic civil disturbance training. Control force formations. Wow. Supervise a riot / crowd control operation sized element. Form squad sized riot control formations. Employ a riot baton as a member of a riot control formation. Supervise a riot crowd control operation with a company size. Employ a riot baton as a member of a riot control formation. Proper use of baton and body shields. Use a riot baton as a member of a riot control formation. Use a riot shield as a member of a riot formation. 7. Graduated response techniques. Manage public safety and security support assets. Provide public safety facility security operations. Provide point site security operations. Provide area security operations. Here's level 1. Well, crowd management techniques. Okay, so a bunch of that. The Defense Readiness Reporting System strategic remains the primary tool for reporting readiness. Yeah, there it is. Signed by Ronald W. Burkett, Major General, USA, Director of Operations. State-directed National Guard RF requirements. Wow. Okay, so Alaska's 350, Alabama 500, Arkansas 500, Arizona 500, California 500, Colorado 500. Let's see. North Carolina 500, New York 500. Looks like most people are 500. Virgin Islands, there's National Guard in the Virgin Islands. Wow. Wyoming 250. Vermont 350. That's another small number. Maine 300, Montana 350, Guam 100, Delaware 250. Yeah, that's a lot. They are directed to maintain a specialized MP battalion to include 50 ADOS trained no later than 1 April 2027 as directed by SecWar memo dated 24 September 2025. Wow. Well, Abigail Jackson, a White House spokesperson, said, quote, the president has lawfully deployed the National Guard to several cities, either in response to violent riots that local leaders have refused to quell or by invitation to assist local law enforcement as appropriate. President Trump and the entire administration is working to make America safe again, end quote. Yeah, they're going to deploy military trainers to every state and U.S. territory as far away as Guam with the goal of making the Quick Reaction Forces operational by 1 January 2026. Each state will also be provided 100 sets of crowd control equipment to be used to support this requirement. Wow. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Interesting. I guess we'll have to